Shalom. By name Robert Mop. This is GMS Nebraska. GMS Walk and Talk, any quickening spirit. First off, give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai. Call my Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai. Double honors to our apostles / elders, which are GMS. Rule well and bless the elect, all you brothers out there teaching and doing this truth and sincerity. In dire straits. So what I want to go over today is just just another lesson. It's nothing deep or nothing like that, but it's very fruitful. So Sirach, I'm all I don't know, I'm always in Sirach, so that's my book right there. Sirach chapter 11 verse 1. It says, wisdom lifted up the head of him that is of low degree. And maketh him to sit among great men, because certain people, the thing is, people think that carnal things will lift you up and bring you to a high degree or something, which it does in this world. But that true thing is the respect or knowledge that brings you of a higher degree. Because you got people that'll try to talk their way up to a certain point. You got certain things that people try to act their way up to a certain point. Or show themselves up to a certain point. But when you fail at any moment, then you will lose all that. But when you have respect, you can never lose it. I.e. when you got people fighting, when you got like Ronda Rousey, she talked her way up, and she did it, but she didn't have the respect, So when she lost all respect. But when you got somebody like Roy Jones or Mike Tyson, or Ali, they're still known as greats, because they were respected because, of what they done. Even though they talk trash, it wasn't flagrant. It wasn't like trying to be more than what they are. They did it for a certain reason. Even Conor McGregor, that's an example. And like you trying to little boy somebody, so to speak, and you're not adequate of doing that. When you're being brought to a certain situation. Verse 2, it says, commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. So that's what it's talking about. So don't treat people in particular because of their stature. You treat everybody with the same respect that you treat anybody. You open the door, you say thank you, you say hi, you do these things. Basically, the scriptures tell you about having respect of persons. Because another brother dresses more flashy than another brother, then you'll walk out and step out with this brother, but you ain't gonna step out with another brother. We had an event when we went out to New York, and we was hanging out with the brothers, and the brothers literally gave us some clothes off their back so we can be able to hang out properly. Because we was going out there for certain events, so we wouldn't properly prepared to go out in a public, in a formally fashion, So, and there was no respect of persons, man. It was all love, It says the bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. Why is it saying that? Because don't just look, this little bitty ass bee, you got this hawk, bop, bop, bop. It's not about that. It's about what you're doing. Size and all that don't matter, man. It's about the truth. Just like I used to always ask brothers, not always, but I asked a question about it, and brothers can know a million scriptures, but it's really about the sincerity. That's a brother that has like a Bugatti. You can see the level. Then you respect. Oh, he bringing all kind of precepts. I'm gonna fuck with him. And then the other brother is just as sincere. But you ain't even paying them no mind or something like that, and people in the world, So, but I like to bring these lessons out and to build up brothers and know on how to treat each other in the know, and you just apply that to whomever it applies to on the outside, It says, boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor. So, that's like you be humble. Like when you do something great, then that's what you do, and you just continue doing it, and you let somebody else praise you. It's like a act like you've been there before type of thing. when you succeed and do things like that. Sometimes you are excited for an accomplishment, but it's a difference between being excited for an accomplishment between boasting about an accomplishment. You know, I've been out here 30 years or this and that, you know what I'm saying? But the day you fall off, you reminding people that when you fall off, you know what I'm saying, you bringing attention to yourself and like the scriptures say, like the enemy will overmaster you. You keep fucking, you play with fire and then you fall off, they're gonna drag you even more because you was putting yourself out there like that. Like, around the rise, I beat such and such, all these people with one arm tied behind my back. Then you get knocked out, everybody dragging you through the mud. So it's the same way when we carry ourselves on any accomplishments we have in this truth. You have to carry yourself properly. If you do something and you're excited about it, that's beautiful. But don't be extra with the shit, And when you get something and you do anything that's making yourself look good, that's the reason why you're doing it. You get yourself some new kicks, you get yourself a new car or whatever. You don't have to sit there and let everybody know. Get your new whip with some rims on it. You don't gotta let everybody know and just try to shine. You just do it because you did it. You like a nice car. You got your car painted. That's what you did it for. You don't have to be all out driving around or, hey man, come look at this, or I'm doing it big, man. That's petty, man. You did it. If you do something, do it because you like to do it, man. Don't do it for other people to see or let other people know. It says, for the works of the Lord are wonderful, and his works among men are hidden. So even the Most High carries himself like that. The Most High does wonderful things, So even his works among men are hidden. So that goes into the aspect of giving alms and paying tithes and doing things for people. Like you'll see niggas on social media, you go on World Star, niggas feeding the homeless on. You should never be on anything doing that. You should never be handing nobody, like if you got a brother and he can't get right before y'all going out somewhere, y'all stepping out, and he ain't got enough at the door. You don't sit there and wait till you get to the door and give the brother the money. You give it to him on the low while you in the car, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's showing that, letting that brother, you ain't bringing them down to a level or nothing like that, man. So it shows it's not respect, it's like a courtesy, it's proper etiquette, etiquette. Salakia, etiquette. That's the word I was looking for. Verse 5 says, many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have won the crown. So anybody can get it. It don't make you special when you do it, because anybody can do it. Just be happy about your accomplishments, because that's what your accomplishments was. If you was to get a raise, don't be getting on social media, I got a raise, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You got a raise. That's what you work for, man. You know what I'm saying? And what if your woman looking good, don't put this shit out there, or you got these news, this and that, because it's attention, man. You got enough bullshit in the world. Why you gonna bring attention? Me personally, if I get some new shit, I don't even like walking. I don't even like walking in my house with some shit like that, man, because I don't like attention, man. Being in the world, I learned the negatives of bringing attention to yourself, man. You wanna handle your business and move in a room full of vultures as much as possible. You trying to stunt and shit. Like I had this one video. I don't know the brother Zara's holding the camera, but speaking to him, they had this one nigga on internet. This guy had a bunch of Jordan in his back of his car, man.
Yep.
Niggas went to, he's showing off, and niggas went to taking this shit. Why? That's unwanted attention. Why don't you just get the damn shoes? And if you rock like that, then that's how you rock. And you just step out when you step out with them, and that's how you rock. And people gonna say, damn, that nigga always stepping out with blah 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 blah. How they see it? But when you out there and you bring extra attention, extra shit happens. So that's that's the point of it. But the point is in verse 8, and I'm gonna get to it. Slack it. It says, many mighty men have been greatly disgraced, and the honorable delivered into men's hands. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke. So the point is to know why you're doing something before you're doing. Know why somebody else is doing something before you do it. You have to show sincerity and etiquette. You know what I'm saying? And respect. All these things. You have to show character. You know, the book of Sirach, the reason why I like it is because it produces a magnificent level of character. It tells you the ins and outs on how you're supposed to carry yourself among other men, in public, among two-thirds, among heathens. It tells you, you know what I'm saying? And it helps guide you into not fucking up spiritually. It helps your inner man, you know? It says, verse 8, it says, answer not before thou hast heard the cause, neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk. Okay, so basically, you just gotta always be aware of the true point of what you're trying to make. If we're going back and forth with anybody, if we're doing anything, the true point is to get clarity in the situation. We're not out there to go back and forth and argue with somebody. That's why we don't do them debates and all that shit. We're out here to give clarity. We're out here to wake up the elect. So it's not about, you know, you're a Mormon or you're a Moor and you're trying to convert us and we're trying to convert you. No, if you don't want it, then fuck you, man. We ain't got time to be going back and forth and see who got it and not. We just gonna disprove you. We're gonna bring it out through proof, and we're gonna keep it moving for the sake of the elect. Okay. It says, strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in the judgment with sinners. So basically, don't be getting into all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Alizé with Polite. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? They ain't none of our business, man, because ain't nothing but 2/3 out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Most High told us to go to the sinners, but that ain't talking about them, man. They out there for a whole different cause, man. You don't go to no smoke out trying to wake niggas up. You know, you go out in a controlled environment, like as Polite say, and that's on the highways and byways. That means I'm coming out to any person. You know, I'm not gonna target a specific, you know, smokers or going to a certain event. You know, only time I do that is for the edification of Yashala. You know, like i.e. like the elders go to like museums. They go to certain aspects for the edification of Israel, not for extra, like to be showing off or to be seen in front of men, because that don't matter, man. Okay. Verse 10, it says, my son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. Okay? So basically, don't be, you know, do what you came to do. Do your job. You know, you'll be at work and the motherfucker trying to tell you how to do it, but they ain't cutting your check though. You know, why are you late? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But you ain't gonna, you know, this motherfucker that want to be all in your shit, worry about what you doing, but that wouldn't help you in the time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you get into somebody's shit, just know why you're doing it. Understand first, ask questions, you know, things like that, you know, and then, you know, sit there and try to evaluate for the real reason, and do it for a good reason. Don't do it for be all messy and shit. You know, I forgot who said that. Dame Dash. You know, Chatty Patty, man. You know, to always be in a loop or something, man. That's why I don't be all on the comment boards, man. You know, I leave that to other brothers. You know, unless something run me the wrong way. You know, and it ain't nothing personal. It's just what's on my spirit to say, man, I gotta respond to this. You know, besides that, I don't just get on that motherfucker just to be hitting, unless the spirit just get on me to light their ass up, man. But that ain't my thing to just be going into shit, you know. So, you know, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I wouldn't be sincerely doing it. I just be doing it for sure, because they ain't in me to do it, you know. And I understand that, you know. I just do what the Spirit of the Lord put on me to do, okay, and just increase in whatever the Spirit of the Lord helps me increase. I just follow the guidelines, read, watch, study, pray, and whatever the Spirit of the Lord put me to do, whatever, I'm gonna do. Just like this lesson, you know, the Spirit say, hey man, come out with this, you know. It ain't no particular reason, ain't nothing happen today, I'm gonna do it, you know. No, it's the Spirit of the Lord just say, hey man, bring this out, you know. Last two verses says, there's one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind. Again, there is another that is slow and have need of help, wanting ability, and full of poverty, yet the eye of the Lord looketh upon him for good, and set him up from his lower state. So don't be worrying about being fast, being the best. Just worry about finishing. You know what I'm saying? The race is not given to the swift. Do that shit right. Not that shit, but do that work right. Serve the Most High right. Don't try to serve him to be the top nigga. Don't be trying to. It's the year to push, so of course that's the spirit. But don't be trying to bring out videos to be competing. You know what I'm saying? This is not a competition. It's about efficiency. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High said the race is not given to the swift, man. It's basically given to those who are able to finish. You know, everybody's gonna get the same prize. Everybody's gonna be first place. So basically, at the end of the day, do this for the right reasons and you know, fulfill the will of the Most High. It's not even about us, man. You know, that's why if you're feeling a certain way or seeing something, you know, like only way it is that you do a lesson on it is if the Most High put the spirit on you, or if it's for edification purposes. Not because you got into it with your woman today, you want to come outside and do some, go into Sirach the 26th chapter or something, or women are continue dripping, you want to go off on all the women out here. You know, like, no, you do what the Most High ordained you to do, man. It's sincerity and the truth. Now, if you see a woman on a video, you at home, and she bugged the fuck out of you, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, then that's what it is. Okay, you do a little lesson on for edification purposes, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, double honor to the apostles, salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, sharp and iron. You're going to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Come on.